It was certainly understandable that, on the outbreak of the Crimean War in March 1854, the Greeks should have identified emotionally with Russia, then the only other sovereign power with a national Orthodox Church, and violently opposed the Ottoman Empire, which had held them in thrall for nearly 500 years. It was, on the other hand, sheer folly that led them to launch an utterly abortive invasion of Turkey's held Thessaly and Epirus, the only result of which was that British and French fleets occupied Piraeus, landing detachments of foreign troops which were to remain on Greek soil until 1857. So much, it seemed, for Greece's newly acquired and much vaunted sovereign status. In the last years of his reign, Otto showed genuine patriotism for his adopted country and was much influenced by what was known as the Great Idea. In essence, the elimination of the Ottomans and their replacement by a reborn Byzantium, a Greek Christian empire with its capital once again in Constantinople. But he was never popular with his subjects. In 1862, on one of his progresses round the Peloponnese, an insurrection broke out in the old Venetian fortress of Vonija. Before the royal yacht could return to Athens, the government had proclaimed its king deposed. Otto returned to Germany and settled in Bamberg, where 5 years later he died. The powers had accepted his expulsion without protest, and his former subjects set about looking for a successor. The search took them 2 years. Their first choice was Prince Alfred, second son of Queen Victoria. Unfortunately, however, it had been laid down in the agreements of 1827 and 1830 that no member of the reigning families of the three powers should occupy the Greek throne. The proposal was accordingly turned down flat. Only then was an approach made to the 17-year-old son of Christian IX of Denmark, whose sister Alexandra had recently married the Prince of Wales. His name, William.